I know for whatever, probably 20 years, you guys have been hearing about vision boards and all of that. And you look at them and, nothing has happened. But what I want to really reiterate for you guys is that the feeling state that you're in when you're looking at that is what's really important. So when you are looking at that and thinking, oh, I really wish I could have it, but there's this feeling in your gut like, I'm never going to have it, then don't go there. Don't do that. You want to go out for a walk. You want to shift your energy in a positive way. And the best way to do that is movement. Get out and start moving your body and start to think and visualize about the things you want as you're moving your body. And this is the same with affirmations. And I know I've talked about this in other videos as well, where a lot of people, me included, doing affirmations never worked for me. It just wasn't working. And the reason why is because I think that my missing component is either walking or doing sprints, because then I'm shifting my energy literally by walking, moving the lymphatic system, shifting that energy, getting out of my environment, first of all, whether you're in a work environment, whether you're sitting at home, and that environment becomes stagnant. So getting out, going for a walk or getting to a field and doing some sprints. Hey, ladies over 35, 45, just remember when you're doing sprints, that's a really excellent way to enhance your testosterone levels and HGH. Men too. It's amazing. And because our testosterone tends to really drop when we get older, this is a really important side note because I speak a lot on health as well. And testosterone is really key in strength, endurance, helping us feel joy for life, motivation, and having energy. So all those things are really key components. So when you're doing some sprints, it will really enhance your energy and shift it as well. So getting out there, doing that. Then come back, look at your vision board, feel the feelings that you've already acquired that and how exciting it is for you to, maybe move into your new home. Maybe you already are in that feeling state of being in that body that you desire, that health, whatever maybe ailment you're going through, and you're already in that optimal health. And really being able to get into that so much easier. Now, the thing is that you're going to see that in the very beginning of you doing this, that you're going to feel that you're lying to yourself. And you're going to feel that, after you come out of that visualization, that state where you're feeling really excited and you're out and you're really getting into that. And then you come back to your house and you're like, oh my God, this is my life. This is the reality that I see. And it's not what I envision. We will go and have that happen. That will happen to you, but you have to have faith. So it's trusting and having faith in the universe that things are still set in motion, even though you're not seeing it today and you're not seeing it maybe tomorrow, but there is wheels within the quantum field that has been taken place. People, places, and things are starting to come together and form whatever goal it is that you want. So remember, it's not just feeling it, but it's taking steps in the action that you feel compelled to do on a daily basis. So it's like, if you wanted to create a really nice business for yourself, you're not just going to sit there and visualize it and then you're going to get a phone call and this business is magically going to appear. You need to take steps in doing that. And it is passionate, enjoyable steps. What do you feel that you can do today in order to reach your goals? So it can be your body, it can be home, it can be finances, it can be career, and it's taking those steps. And that knowing that things behind the scenes are in motion. That's why when you see a lot of videos on law of attraction, they say, forget the how. Forget the how and just do what you know how to do, and then the rest will take care of itself. And I promise you that this is the case. So in years ago, when I've had several different medical conditions, health conditions that set me completely off track, and doctors said it was going to be 5 years or never that I was going to be able to walk properly. If you watch my old video on how lion's mane helped to heal me and how I had been partially paralyzed and I was able to walk again. Well, they said it would probably take about 5 years for me to be able to walk properly. But I envisioned it and felt it every single day that I was going to be running in fast time. I was running in 6 months. I was doing fitness competitions in a year. And my body completely healed 100%. So I took the actions that I needed to do by visualizing and feeling those every single day. And even though some days when, this part of my face was paralyzed and I couldn't even hold a potato, that, yeah, I could have given up and could have think this is pointless, but I didn't. I knew that that was going to happen. The second thing is obviously the other action I could take in that specific circumstance was making sure that I was putting the optimal nutrition in my body. So I cut out all processed sugar, all processed foods, gluten, all of those things that could be hindering me in any way. And it wasn't me feeling like I was being deprived of that in any way, because now I was that version of health. And so that version of health doesn't care about those things. I was that version of health that knew that I could create the optimal person that I knew I could be. And guess what? That ended up shifting and happening very, very fast for me. So that's just one example. But now I'll just give you a quick example of how I've always wanted a south-facing house out of the city, and I never knew how that was going to happen. And all of these circumstances happened where I always visualized that and wanted that. All of these circumstances ended up happening in my life, and people, places, and things came into my life to provide to me the home that I now have outside of the city, where I am in a south-facing house where all this beautiful light is shining in through my bedroom window, my kitchen window, in my office. Like, it's just so unbelievably magical. And I wake up every morning so happy and grateful that I live here. And then I look outside, out my kitchen window into a big field where there's no houses behind me. And so I manifested that as well, because the last couple of years I was visualizing that that was something I really want. I manifested it. I manifested and created it. So I just need to make this very much aware to you guys, because in the quantum realm, things are happening. So in the beginning, you're not going to believe it. And I mean in the beginning, meaning maybe the first couple of days, maybe the first couple of weeks, until you really start to rewire your brain, your thought patterns, and your belief systems, and knowing that you are going to create this and you have created it. It's in the fourth dimension. Now you're bringing it into the third dimension. Okay? That's where all the realm of possibility, all of our dreams, all of our desires are at, and we're bringing it here. And it's also knowing that you are deserving of it, because I think that that can be a big thing for a lot of people too, that there is a underneath subconscious belief that they are not deserving of maybe a relationship, of a job, of a career, of a home, of money, because of maybe there's millions of examples that I can give of why people don't feel that they deserve it. But I'm here to tell you, because you were born, because you were here, without any reason at all, you deserve it. You deserve it. Because you are fully loved, you are fully here to express and experience all of the manifestations and the abundance that the universe has to offer. So whether you believe in a higher power or not, that's okay. There is. And it's very important that you just don't give up on what it is you want. Doubt will come in certain points. So it's not that, when they say, well, if you have a little bit of doubt, then it's going to go away. No, it's whatever your predominant thoughts are consistently on a continuous basis. That's what's going to wipe it clean. So you want to you have that little doubt, you just say in your mind, cancel that. Or if you're having a really bad day and you're going through these situations where you start to spiral down, cancel that. Remember, change your state, you change your mind, and you're able to change your frequency, getting back on track. The best thing to do too, if you want something super quick, go into YouTube videos and watch people that really are inspiring, and that can shift your energy really quickly, because most of us are going through things that could be really bad, but there's always somebody else that have gone through something way worse, and that can help to challenge your beliefs and shift it so that you know that it's possible for you to get out of the circumstance that you're in. Okay, guys, love you. Talk to you in the next video.